Hello. So I am gonna do something that I wanted to do for a while. I'm gonna show you guys my thumbnail design process. I've got a few time lapses of some of my favorite thumbnails that I've made because I always record them and I just do nothing with those recordings. So I wanted to show you the process I go through when I design my thumbnails in Procreate. Procreate is an app that is available on the iPad and it's not free, but it is a one-time lifetime license. So I'm really happy about that. I might use Procreate Dreams, I think it's called, sometime in the future, where you use it to animate, and that's like, you can animate in Procreate, but it's like not got as many functions and not as many capabilities for animating. So I feel like you could look at that if you're really into the animating thing. But I use it primarily for thumbnails and product design. So normally I choose a screenshot from my video and that's my base, and you see that and you see my face like this. And then I cut that out with the lasso tool and I delete the rest of the background. And I've done it so many times at a similar angle that I even know the little shapes of these little intricate things that have like a little gap, because sometimes I'm behind it and that means they can stay, and sometimes I'm not, and that means I need to cut out all the little hovery gaps between the wires. I chop that out and then I will do a Gaussian blur, or Gaussian blur, however you call it. I'll duplicate it and then make a white version of my shape, blur it, and then you go into the color fill, the automatic selection, and then you make it so it's like a solid white line. Duplicate that, blur it, keep this one blurred, duplicate that layer, turn it purple, and then blur that, and then choose the colors depending on what color background I went with, so it sort of stands out and it's a nice little outline. Then I'll take the light leak tool and I will make some little flyery edges off the side so it looks kind of like I'm on fire, or like I'm glowing, or like I've got this sort of magical mist coming off of me. And then I will put the little sparkles all around the outside as well, so it's like I've got glitter coming off of me. I'll choose an image, maybe a logo, maybe a photograph, maybe another picture of another person, and I will do the similar process with them. Although I have one example where I'm really happy with the way it fills up me in the middle, and then I've got two people either side of me. Then I will make the colors different so it's easy to differentiate between like me as the main subject matter and them as like the background subject matter. I'll add text, and that text is a bit like a call to action. It's normally something that I will have as associated with the title of the video, but not quite the title of the video, and this is kind of good if you're stuck between two titles of the video, which you can split test those now, but you know, it's not always an option. And then I repeat a similar outline process, only this time I don't do the light leak or the glitters. Then I go into my custom brush sets usually, although I might use the normal bokeh tool, but then I will choose bokeh and I will do it in a white shape, and I will do it in a nice way to sort of frame the elements so it's not like completely busy and full. Some days it goes well, some days it doesn't, and I just choose like what I'm feeling that day. And then the bokeh will fill it out nicely and sort of just make the whole thing generally aesthetically pleasing. And then I'll have naturally left some gaps where I will then go in yellow, because all my thumbnails are very purpley, because purple is my branding color and that's what we associate DibDab Digital with, and you know, creativity and stuff. And then we add all the sparkles, which are mainly my custom brush sets, which if anyone is interested in my custom brush sets, then I will add it to my shop. I've been meaning to add it to my shop for a while, and then other things just keep happening, so hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. And then the hack with Gaussian blur is it makes stuff look like it's glowing, so I then do the duplicate, the sparkles, Gaussian blur, and there we are. Export it to my laptop and post. So on screen I've had a few examples, so hopefully you can follow those steps as I go along. So thank you, subscribe, have a nice day, goodbye.